What's going on, you guys? Yeah, Coach Zoe here, and this is going to be your back and shoulders dumbbell workout. We're going to work strength, we're going to work a little bit of cardio in there, and we're going to focus on the shoulders and back today. So have some dumbbells nearby. Let's get started off with our warm-up. As always, please modify however you need to for your body and your needs. I'll offer some modifications along the way. I'm also expecting 7 months along, so if you're there with me, you can jump in the ways that I modify. I'll show you how to turn it up, I'll show you how to turn it down, because this is your workout. We're all in different places, all right, in our levels of fitness. But either way, we're gonna get a killer workout in today. So I hope you're ready to rock and roll. Woo! Today's workout, like I said, we're gonna focus on our back and shoulders. So pick a set of weights that's gonna be a little bit lighter to work with, as this will be upper body. We're gonna be working for 2 minutes straight at a time before we take a rest. All right, so because of that, I want you to make sure that you're gonna last through our working interval time. All right, we are gonna sneak, like I said, a little bit of cardio in there. It's still gonna be, have an upper body focus, all right, with that cardio, just to kick that heart rate up in between rounds and to really burn out the muscles that we plan on using, all right, within the workout. Let's keep those arms overhead, hinge, and stand back up, just activating the back a little bit more. Even though this is back and shoulders, all right, the low back is gonna be activating, so wanna make sure that we're strong with any hinging, because we are gonna do some hinging today. Good, and let's find that hinge. Let's reverse fly, overhead raise, and row. Fly, raise, and row. Fly, raise, and row. And just stay strong in this hinge. We don't have too much impact today. Like I said, I'll offer some suggestions along the way for the times that we do. It's pretty much just in our cardio. All right, however, you don't need to do any jumping if that's not right for you. And I'll show you how you can turn it up. All right, so I hope you're ready to rock and roll. Let's reach overhead and just kind of touch that floor a little bit. Because we have some cardio snuck in there, we're gonna be using those legs just a little bit. I wanna make sure our legs are warmed up a little bit too. Good. And let's squat down, draw those elbows together behind us like a lat pull down. So think about putting your elbow into the back pocket of the opposite side. Good. And short break, quick drink of water if you need it. We're gonna jump right into that workout. Starting with our overhead raise, we're gonna find a hinge. Let's begin. So bringing that dumbbell directly overhead or two. Okay, it depends on how heavy you want to go, but we're here for 30 seconds. So we have 30 seconds of strength A, 30 seconds of strength B, 30 seconds of alternating, and then 30 seconds cardio, followed by a 30-second rest. 2, 1. Now we're gonna move on, upright row, so keeping it strict, keeping it tall, keeping those elbows flared. Just a steady rep pace. So I'm working with my lighter dumbbells, working with 8s today. some of our moves are a little more aggressive, a little more powerful when it comes to the back and shoulders. Those are large muscle groups, strong muscle groups, not like our biceps and triceps. All right, but some of them are a little more focused. Now we're gonna alternate, so overhead raise, upright row. Overhead raise, upright row. So notice I'm not saying a big hinge. You don't need a lot. If you're expecting you want to just stand straight up tall, that's a little more comfortable, that's fine. Or if you have any back issues. 3, 2, 1, dumbbell down. We're gonna ski. So arms up, throw those arms down. Boom, kind of like a tricep press. We're gonna work on skiing. So you can come up onto the balls of those feet. You can give me a little bit of a hop. Or you can kick back. I really want you to be focused on getting those shoulders in flexion up top, kicking it down, throwing those hands back, and rest. All right, so one round through, we're gonna go through again, and then we're moving on. We have 6 different circuits today, okay? So 6 different groups of moves, and that's it. So super simple. All right, going through 2 times through. So pick a way that's gonna challenge you, especially by that second round. All right, you can always increase your weight a little bit if you'd like. Overhead raise, let's begin. So again, a little bit of a hinge. We wanna make sure you're not swinging, okay? Keeping it strict, slow and controlled. So this one's a little more challenging. If you're weak in the shoulders, especially the upper back, this one's gonna challenge you a little more. You might even need to just hold 1 dumbbell. Upright rows, let's begin. Standing up nice and tall. Bring those dumbbells, keeping them close together, just beneath the chin. Straight up the midline. Flare them out, open the armpits. And then our next interval will alternate. So 1 overhead raise, 1 upright row, and we'll finish off kicking it up with those skis. In 3, 2, 1, alternate. So overhead raise, upright row. So again, like I said, if you want to take that hinge out, you can. It's going to make it a little bit easier on the initial draw. 5 seconds left, then we finish with our skiing cardio. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So reach overhead, throw those arms down, and with a hinge. Ooh, again, you can jump, you can just come onto the toes, or you can kick it back. I like the kick back. I want you to emphasize that upper body. Think you're slamming a ball on the ground. Boom, boom. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so all you get today is 30 seconds, no longer. Next, we'll move on. We have bent over rows. I want you to keep the bent over rows tight to the body. All right, so we're here with those arms, not out here. That will be coming. All right, then we're gonna have a lateral fly. Okay, so standing up tall, bringing that fly out, focusing on the shoulders. We'll alternate, and then we have pull down butt kicks. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's begin bent over rows. So again, your hinge will determine the intensity of the row. The deeper you are, the more challenging it will be. A nice flat back, so really stick those hips out behind you. Keep your weight in your heels. 3, 2, 1, up tall, lateral flies. So again, all of our strength moves, all right, our strength moves. So we're not trying to rush, we're not trying to use speed, we're not trying to use any momentum. We want to keep it strict. Just bring those bells up to about shoulder height. A little bit of a bend in the elbows to protect the joints. We're gonna alternate these moves next. 3, 2, 1. Bent over row, fly. Row, fly. So again, it's easy to want to stand up and swing it. You don't want to do that. Row, fly. Two, one. All right, and pull down butt kick. So we're either non-impact here, going a big step side to side, focusing on that draw down, or we're adding a little hop, or you can really pump up that pace with a steady butt kick. It's up to you, but focus on that upper body. Press those arms together behind you. Keep your eyes ahead. 2, 1, rest. All right, so again, while we're doing those butt kicks, yes, the lower body's working, but we're focused up here. So I want you to focus on drawing those arms backwards through the whole range of motion. I want to think about drawing those shoulder blades together behind us. So 10 more seconds, then we're going to run through it again. Bend over row, lateral fly, alternate, and pull downs. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So again, the deeper your hinge, the more challenging the row, okay? The stronger the lats will be. Should say the more they're gonna kick in. Really squeeze those elbows together behind you. 2, 1, lateral flies. Standing up tall. Again, a little bit of a bend in those elbows. Okay, we don't want them locked out. It's not healthy for the joints. Keep your chest proud, shoulders down away from the ears, and alternate. Row, fly. Again, keep it strict. Don't swing your hips into it. Good, we're almost there. Here for 3, 2, 1, let's go. Butt kicks with that pull down. Again, open up that chest, press those arms together behind you, or you're here. If you need to go slower, non-impact. Also, the same thing, just no hop. So wherever you're at, come on, finish strong. 5 seconds. And rest. Woo! Feeling it in those shoulders. All right, quick drink of water if you need it. Next 3 moves. Okay, so we have a high pull. So we're gonna crank that intensity up a little more this round, a little more power. This time we're not gonna keep it as strict. Like I said, power, so a little more lower body's incorporated. We have high pulls, so a bit of a hinge. Boom, you can go a little heavier this round. Then we have cleans. We're gonna come up, big shrug, big pull, get underneath, shoot those elbows through. Then we have sprawls, so you might need a chair. Let's begin. High pulls, hinge and pull, hinge and pull. We are using those hips a little bit, but we're still aggressive with that upper body pull. So just like our upright rows. So we're gonna use this middle round, this third round, third circuit, to turn up the heat a little more. Turn up the intensity. 2, 1, cleans. So hinge, shrug and pull, get underneath. I'm not curling it, it's all in the shoulders, okay? Shrug, pull, get underneath. Shrug, pull, get underneath. And know, it looks like my legs are doing most of the work. You're doing a little more, but still a lot of shoulders, a lot of traps. We're gonna alternate next. High pull, then clean in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. High pull, clean. High pull, clean. Good, you got it, you guys. Stay strong. 10 more seconds, and we're jumping right into sprawls. So hands on the ground or on a chair, hopping it in or out. Let's begin. Hop or step, stand up tall. Right, you can step, step. And again, you can use a chair or a bench or a couch to elevate your hands. Keep a steady pace here. Five seconds. One more rep. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Quick drink of water if you need it. That round was a little more intense. I'm also going to bring my chair a little bit closer. Excuse me. Bring my chair a little bit closer. I'm going to use the chair in the next round. Our range of motion severely adjusted. All right, so again, a little bit of a hinge. We're kind of initiating that power with the lower half, but we're finishing it with the upper. Let's begin. High pulls. So hinge and pull, hinge and pull. It's not a big hinge because we're using that lower body a little more. If you want to grab a little heavier weights, please do. This is our second time through, and then we're done with it. Good. Here for 3, 2, 1. We have cleans. Hinge, shrug, pull, get underneath. Again, I know it looks like I'm curling it, but it's all in the shoulders. I'm just shooting my elbows through to get underneath the bells. And then we have an alternating high pull and clean. 3, 2, 1. Let's alternate. So one high pull, one clean. One high pull, one clean. Come at an angle for you. And we're gonna finish with sprawls. Or sprawl. With sprawls, so you're ready. Either stepping or jumping into them. Let's do it. Finish strong. Last 30, then a break. Try to keep those hands directly under your shoulders. Good, you got you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, quick drink of water, and we're halfway. All right, you guys. So that was our first 3 circuits. We're gonna take a similar approach. Strength, strength, finish with power. All right, next one we have reverse flies. So we're in a hinge. We're here, and we're gonna stand up, overhead press, keep it strict. Alternate, and then IT jumping jacks. Let's go. Reverse fly to start. So in your hinge, again, the depth of your hinge is going to determine the intensity, so the difficulty of the fly. Ten more seconds, and we're tall. Two, 1, let's begin. Overhead press, we're keeping it strict. Elbows in, let's keep it about shoulder width. Belly's in tight. Make sure you're not hyperextending through the hips, through the low back. then we have to alternate. How are those shoulders feeling? Mine are starting to fatigue pretty quick. 2, 1, let's go. Alternate, reverse fly, overhead press. And if you want to just stand upright, you can go here. Right? If you don't want to hinge back and forth. A little less back focused with the fly when you do it like that, but that's fine too. 3, 2, 1, weights down, IT jack. So we're either stepping or we're jumping. Focus on this upper body, right? Flexion, back, shoulders, back. Good, and if you want to turn it up, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, short break. All right, going through it again. So again, you are dictating the intensity of this workout. So once we go through the first round, you decide second round you want to grab heavier weights, you want to hit it harder on that cardio, then do it, all right? But get ready, going back to that reverse fly. Or if you don't want to bend over, you can stay upright and be here, keeping those elbows tight to the body. Again, a little less back activation, focusing on a little bit of a adjustment in the muscle groups, but that's fine. Let's begin. If you're expecting, understand, holding this position is probably not the most comfortable for a full 30. But it's good for the core, so if you're doing it, pull that belly in. Help keep those abdominals strong. Overhead press in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Pressing directly overhead, elbow shoulder width. And then we're alternating. So again, you can stay upright and do that more shallow reverse fly to the press in 3, 2, 1, or we're alternating. Reverse fly, press, reverse fly. A little bit slower too, but more of a challenge. Right? Otherwise you're here. Right? So you pick. We got 10 seconds left. Let's dig deep and then we finish strong with our IT jacks. Hitting the same muscle groups with cardio. Let's go. So stepping or hopping. Second time, last time through here. You got it. Let's finish strong. Come on. Woo. My feet got it. Good, you got it, you guys, almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. 5 of 6, circuit, quick drink of water if you need it. Next 3 moves, we have a wide row. So again, in our hinge position, all right, right here, we're gonna bring it up wide instead of close to the body. We're gonna come out, okay, so here, we're here. Then we have bus drivers, so you might only be able to do 1 bell, but we're gonna hold those bells out in front of us and drive. And then we have standing climbers. Let's begin. Wide row. Try not to bounce, keep it strict. Draw those elbows up nice and strong behind you. Puff that chest out. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, bus drivers. So we're here. I'm gonna go 1. My shoulders are already whining at me. And you're just turning that dumbbell side to side, keeping it directly in front of you. right? So it's not going all over the place, okay? Staying central. Three, two, one. We're gonna alternate, so make sure you have both dumbbells. Wide row, come up, turn, turn. Wide row, come up, turn, turn.
Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first
Good, you got you guys 10 seconds. Woo, this one's hard. Tough on the shoulders. We're gonna finish with a standing mountain climber. Impact or non-impact. 3, 2, 1. So we're here. If we're non-impact, reaching as we drive a knee up. We can skip or full-blown intensity, high knees with that reach. Woo! So it's up to you, wherever you are. A little too much core for me for that one. Good, for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so going through again. I know it's awkward transition, hinge, drive, drive. All right, but you can do it. Just keep that steady pace. All right, again, it's not about going fast, it's about that proper engagement. Okay, so we focus on strength. We want to get through a controlled, tight range of motion. You don't want to be all over the place. Get ready. Round number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. So wide rows. Boom. Again, the depth of your hinge will adjust the intensity, the challenge of the row. Try not to bounce with it, keep it strict. No, it's tempting. 3, 2, 1, putting one bell down, bus drivers. So we are going wrist over wrist, but we're keeping it centralized, chest tight. Center of the body, center of the chest. Again, maintain a little bit of a bend in that elbow. Alternating. Let's begin. Wide row, drive, drive. Woo. Wide row, drive, drive. It's such a small range of motion, those bus drivers, but man, oh man, they burn. And then we finish with our standing climbers one last time. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're not impact, we're skipping, or full intensity. Last time here. So let's push it. Come on, you guys. Show me what you're working for. Make sure you're really shooting that arm up. Boom, boom. Yes, we're working that lower body, but we're still focused on the upper. Make sure that bicep gets aligned with your ear and rest. All right, guys, last water break, final circuit, and we're done. All right, well, I shouldn't say last water break, but last circuit. Final break before the final circuit. All right, a little more power this time. So push press, small dip, hard drive. If you don't want to use the legs, you keep it strict. Then we have a dumbbell snatch. So you can either go from the floor, going all the way overhead, just like a clean. Hinge, big shrug, big pull, getting underneath. Let's begin. So push press to start. When we get to that snatch, you guys, if you haven't done a snatch before, all right, you can also do a hang snatch, which is what I'm gonna do because of the belly. You also can just do an American swing if the snatch is too hard or you've never done it. I don't want you to compromise form. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. So here, boom, all the way overhead. I like to keep 2 dumbbells outside the body. Again, it's all in the shoulders. Shrug, pull, get underneath. All right, or we're going American swings. So if you have not done snatches before, this is gonna be like your modified version. And alternating push press and swing, or push press and a snatch. All right, I'm going back to my push press and snatch. Let's begin. Whoops. I know it's a little confusing, but you got it. Stay sharp. Good, and scissor press. So opposite hand and foot, press out and step back, or we can hop, or we can really push at pace and switch it quick. Focus on a big drawback through those elbows. Boom, boom. Good, you got it, you guys. Stay with it for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, one more time through, then we're done with the workout, done for the day. Quick drink of water for you. I'm gonna grab one. It's like a lot to say. All right. So again, push press. I know if you're watching, the snatch versus the swing looks pretty similar. They are pretty similar. The snatch though, we're coming up, we're shrugging, we're big, we're tall, and then we're dipping underneath. Push press to begin. Let's go. Dip and drive. Remember, last time we're going through the circuit for the day, the last 2.5 minutes of the day, really the last 2 minutes of work. Let's push it. Good, dip and drive. 3 dumbbell moves, 1 cardio, snatch or a swing. Let's go. Again, if you want to stick with that American swing, stick with the American swing. The biggest difference is those dumbbells aren't as close to the body and you're not catching. So you're ending with a full extension throughout the lower half. Alternating, let's go. Press, snatch or swing, press, snatch or swing. Lots of shoulder, lots of back. Woo! I think I just doubled. 10 seconds left, you guys. And then we have that scissor press. Three, 2, 1, last 30 seconds. Let's go. Step, 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 step. Or we're hopping, or we're grinding it out. Let's go. Good, 15 seconds, you guys. Finish strong, come on. Good, turn it up, last 10. All you've got. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, rest. That's it, you guys. Shake it out. Woo! Get some water if you need it. Let's do that cool down. If you enjoy this workout, please give it a thumbs up. Very nice work today. Woo! Let me know in the comment section a little bit of feedback. Which circuit was your favorite? Which was the hardest one? Which one made you the most excited for this workout today? Woo! Or check back in tomorrow. Let me know how you're feeling if you're sore. Good luck taking a shower after this, washing your hair. But otherwise, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And subscribe if you haven't already. That way, every time I post a new workout, you'll be notified. You can join me. And we'll stay fit together. Good, just open up the chest a little bit. And just kind of drop your head side to side. Let's stretch the back out, give ourselves a big hug. few over-unders, lazy over-unders. Squeeze it out, other hand on top. Good. Whew. Those shoulders, and let's turn, we're gonna keep our chest high, stand up tall. Let's turn some light bulbs in on the ground. Just take the shoulders through a little range of motion. So no matter the workout, all right, you can jump in, we can modify based on your level. All right, don't forget that. Unless a workout specifies that it is for advanced levels, all right, and there's no modifications available, you can pretty much modify any move, any workout. I am a full believer in that, unless you have some other more medically restrictive limitations. But otherwise, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. As always, please take time to do some static stretching after your cool down if you need it. But that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Till next time, stay strong, stay tough.